Good afternoon, my name is Ethan Hyers from the Bacon County FFA chapter, and this is my 2019-2020 SAE project. This year I rented 55 acres of coastal Bermuda grass, and this is my entrepreneurship business. Stick around and I'll show you around my operation. One of the top grasses that hay farmers grow is tip 85. I prefer coastal Bermuda grass simply because it doesn't get as tall and stringy. And when I come out here and I bale my grass, it's a lot easier on me as a farmer, and it's a lot easier on my equipment, because when I get into tip 85 grass, it gets really long and stringy like that right here, and oftentimes it'll clog up my square baler and my round bales. So it just makes it a lot less hassle for me, and it makes it a whole lot easier on my equipment as well. Throughout my SAE project, I faced many challenges. Two of the main challenges that I faced was fighting armyworms and keeping weeds out of my field. Armyworms get up underneath the grass and they eat the actual plant, which kills your grass, and it limits your harvest when you go to cut your grass. So I done my research on what I could do, because I didn't really want to spend a lot of money on pesticides, and I contacted one of my ag advisors, and we sat down and we talked about some different IPMs, integrated pest management options, that I could use. And one of those was using ladybugs to fight them back. So I went home and I told my mom that I needed to buy some ladybugs, and she kind of looked at me kind of silly, and I told her what I was wanting to do. Ladybugs actually come out here and they're going to eat the actual larvae and the eggs of the armyworms, and that's going to prevent armyworms from hatching and eating your crop. I bought 5,000 ladybugs off of Amazon for 20 bucks, and I actually did not have an armyworm problem. One of the signs that you do have an armyworm problem is if you see a white cowbird, what we call a cowbird, in your field. If you have one or two, it's no big deal, but the more that you have out there, you start to get a more serious problem, and it really needs to be checked out. Throughout my SAE project, the weeds always came up. There's always going to be weeds in the field, and like I said, I didn't really want to spend a lot of money on pesticides, and I did not want to spend money on herbicides because I was broke and still am. So one thing that I learned was if I keep my grass cut and I keep it cut constantly when it needs to be cut, then I can prevent weeds from coming back over and over again. I believe in the quality of my hay so much that I actually feed it to my own livestock and cattle. Now, I'm willing to lose that $60 that I could make off of that one roll to get my livestock to the next level, because whether it's show cattle or if it's just herd cattle, they all need high quality hay to get them to the next level so that they can stay filled out. So I will always, time after time, feed my cattle my high quality hay. This year I was able to implement a renewable resource, which was chicken fertilizer, onto my fields. My family actually owns poultry houses, and I was able to buy chicken litter from my father and his chicken houses to put on my fields because it was just so much cheaper for me. And also, chicken fertilizer is extremely high in nitrogen, which just boosted my crop so much because it allowed my hay to just turn greener faster and then grow faster than it normally would had I not put anything out there. After I graduate, I plan to attend the University of Texas Tech and major in agriculture education in hopes of coming back to Georgia and becoming a teacher. I plan on continuing my SAE project and helping it grow as forage production, and I plan on helping my dad grow his business as well.